He just hit me. Okay, so it's bubbled up. It's like slightly bubbly. I want it more bubbly. Also, I don't really like this flavor too much. It's OxyShred, and I don't know, I just find OxyShred has a little bit of a weird aftertaste, but it's pretty cool. I'm gonna bubble it up some more. Hi, it's Friday! Yay! So, I just did a BFA at work, which is a basic fitness assessment. I only did a practice. It wasn't like a proper one for me or anything. So I got 17 push-ups, 80 sit-ups, and 14:28 on the run, which is a 2.4 kilometer run. This is the first time I've really run more than 600 meters, and it wasn't on a treadmill, it was outside, and I haven't done any push-ups. I've only just started incorporating core in like the last 2 weeks, and it hasn't been much. So I did really, really well, I think, personally. I turned 26 in a few weeks, which is when the amount like of time and goes up and the amount of push-ups you have to do goes down. So I think I need to get 18 push-ups. I'm not sure how many sit-ups, at least 70 or yeah, at least 70 I think. And I think I have 1350 on the run. Before having Evie, I was getting like 30 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, and just under 12 minutes for the run. So I don't expect to get to that timing or that amount anytime soon, but I'm close enough to feel comfortable, but I'm still far enough away from my goals to feel a bit panicky. So I'm currently downgraded because having a baby. I then have to do those testings and pass everything to get upgraded, which means I can do everything at work pretty much. But because I'm on antidepressants, I have to be off them for at least, I think, a month or two before I'm eligible to go for my upgrade, just because if you're on medication and stuff, you can't. Yeah, so I'm only on the antidepressants because after having Evelyn, I end up getting really bad postpartum depression, which it can happen to anyone and all that kind of stuff. Like I had a bit of a hard pregnancy. I had a hard time staying pregnant. So Evie was actually my 5th pregnancy, but my first one I ever got past the first trimester. Not sure why I have to have like medication. It's like just happens. So it's a lot. So if we do end up having more kids, it's like, am I okay to put myself through all that again mentally? So I have to be off those meds for at least a month or two before I can be like, hey doc, I want to get upgraded. I'm still on them. I have been able to lower my dose, so I'm looking at getting off them maybe end of this month. I'm the sort of person that wants to get everything done now. Like, I'm gonna just go cold turkey. I'm just gonna do this. It's 100% or nothing, which sometimes is good because, you know, it's like, right, I've got a new routine. I'm gonna stick to it. And that's just the way I work. I like putting that little bit of pressure on myself. But I need to remember, especially with recovery and taking things slow and not wanting to hurt myself, I need to slowly progress. So I can't just, I tried taking myself off the meds before and it was okay for a little bit, but then I did go back to not being 100%. So I don't want to rush it. Work's understanding though, like, yeah. Oh, hello, Baggy. So I'm just at home now having I'm gonna get ready. I've got a ultrasound and I think an MRI or a CT or something on my head. So I've got a cyst here. I've had it removed once when I was really little. It's not bad. It's just kind of monitoring it. It does ache sometimes. I'm like, oh, I just want to get it sussed out again. Sorry. I'm just going to catch you guys up on everything. I also had TMI. I had a pap smear, and this is my second one that's come back clear after my cervical cancer scare. So I don't have to get one done for a little bit. Yay! But just a note out for all you ladies out there, if you think something's wrong, or you're not feeling like, you're like, oh, I'm not sure, get it checked. And if the doctor says, no, you're under 25, don't get it checked, go to another doctor. Just keep harassing, just keep going to doctors until someone gives you a pap smear check. Look after yourself, ladies. And Jen, prostate checks or whatever you got to get in the future. So I've got my scan appointment, back onto that today. And I also see a physio, which is a women's health pelvic floor physio. I see her usually once a week, and then I also see my shoulder physio, which is a different one once a week as well. I have a calorie drop, so that's exciting. That starts tomorrow. It's like 1650. he just hit me. The calories and the macros that I do and my training split is customized to me. So it won't work for anyone else except me. This is my journey. I'm sharing it with you. I'm not trying to be like, hey, do this and you will get results. Because obviously I don't know how the fuck to do any of that. I just do what I'm told until I finish my PT course, which is hopefully soon. Little baby. My steps have also been increased to 10,000 and a half, which is easy. Like, it is 9 o'clock and I've already got 7,000 steps, so that's not going to be a problem. It's very easy for me to achieve, and on the weekends I can just go to the gym and do my steps in the aircon. Or I do lappies around the house when I'm on my computer because I've got a wireless headset, so I can just do walks around there. Also, a lot of talking this morning, sorry. My posing bikini bag. My posing bikini is arriving today. Yay! So tomorrow's check-in is going to be in a bikini and heels. I'm so excited. And I weighed myself for the first time in a few days today, and I am back down to 58.2 kilos, and I can feel it, like, you know, when you feel like there's been a bit of a change. Yeah, I could feel it this morning, and sometimes I've been forgetting a lot to weigh myself lately because I don't really care for weighing for myself every day this far out. Like, it's not going to change anything at this stage. Excuse me. I'm like, oh, I'm just going to do it because I remembered for once. Sorry. And yeah, so that was a nice surprise. Hi. And as you saw, I have a soda stream now. So my plan, I have this big ass vein that keeps showing just because of the run. My plan is to carbonate my pre-workout. So I love White Monster and the Raise energy drinks, but I don't love how much they cost. So you can get the Raise energy drink like pre-workout powder. And then I just carbonate it. So I tried it this morning with tried it last night with my Oxy Shred. I still don't know how I feel about it. The taste, there's like a weird aftertaste. And it works after I spilled it everywhere. Bye. Okay, it's all done. I'm just leaving now. It hurt a bit because I got to put pressure on it. And I got gel in my eye. I'm glad that's done. Depending on what the results say, I will be seeing a plastic surgeon to remove it or whatever they need to do. Yeah. Morning. It's Saturday. I didn't make it to gym yesterday because I'm so sore from like all the exercise I haven't been doing that I've done in the last few days. Like my ankle muscles that control my ankles are just like so I slept for like almost 12 hours last night. Thank you, Ben. Evie's just in a playpen. I'm going to pop on some Drag Race show and do my check-in. So enjoy. 10 o'clock at night, and I started doing lappies around my house about half an hour ago because I only had 4,000 steps and my goal is about 11,000. The reason it's so late is Ben had a Christmas work party and I'm obviously home with Evie. I was meant to go, but the people that were meant to look after her are sick, unfortunately. So I'm at home. That's fine. I just didn't get a chance to go to gym today. I'm thinking of going tonight when Ben gets home. Hopefully he gets home soon. But just in case I don't, I've just been walking around the house to at least get my steps in. And I've still got to work out because I'll have to do today's workout and yesterday's workout. Like, I'm still pretty sore from running, like the circuit, and we had played volleyball and basketball after work one day. It's probably good that I had yesterday off and then today, and I'm pretty tired. So I'll be able to do tomorrow. I just got to make sure I do it and start getting ready for work. So every time I've been walking past the kitchen, I'll grab one dish and put it away, and just to try and get the steps up and kind of do something around the house. Evie's asleep. She's
she's a little bit sick. I'm a little bit worried, actually. She's got, just tonight she started coughing like she wakes herself up. So we'll have to see how she goes. Hopefully she's okay and she can go to daycare next week. But if not, I'll just stay home with her and make sure she's alright. Poor little Bobby. Oh yeah, my watch at the minute. Oh yeah, I've been doing half an hour, 3,000 steps. I've got a total of 8,000 steps at the minute, so not too much more to do if I don't get to gym tonight. Because usually I do my weights and then I sound like I'm out of breath. I really need to work on my cardio health. Usually I'll do the weights and then I'll do the cardio after. Sometimes I'll put a shower and sometimes I'll go on the stepper or the elliptical or whatever. At least that's done. Exciting week at work. Next week, I don't know what we're doing, so you gotta make the most out of it. If you know, the way I think about it, like sometimes I don't enjoy work, most times I do. You're at a place for 8, 9, 10 hours. Sometimes you go away with people for weeks at a time. I don't want to be somewhere that I'm not liking, and it's up to me. Like, there's only so much work can do to make it okay. It's up to, like, the person and the people that are there to make it not as a dreadful place. And I find that sometimes it can get very toxic. Last year, I guess with COVID and everything and not sure what was going on, it can get a very negative, and I don't vibe with that. It's like, I'm here for so long, I want to at least not be hating it. It's not as bad. The first year I got there, as soon as I got to where I was just like, oh my gosh, this is horrible. Like, just the attitude of people. And sometimes there were people that are like, they would whinge that there's nothing to do, and then as soon as I get a job, they'll whinge again. It's like, there's people you can just never please. Anyway, thanks for listening to my rant. Back to huffing and puffing around the kitchen, doing my walkies. Back. It's Sunday, and we have made it to gym. So I'm just going to go to the servo and get a energy drink, and we're going to do an upper and lower body session today. So I'll see you inside. Fun fact, I had this rocking chair before I was even pregnant because I loved sitting in it. I used to sit in it and crochet. I'm home from the gym. I didn't get to do my full session just because she was, like, obviously she's unwell, and it's just hard. Like, I wanted to, like, be here to help Ben with her and stuff. Plus he's a little bit hungover. So I'm just giving her a rock, having a little play, because she will not go down. I try and put her down, and she just wants to be held. Which, if you're feeling unwell, that's understandable. So I'm just sitting here watching some YouTube. I've got Hayley Bond at the minute. I really like her. She's an Australian YouTuber, and I started watching her prep series, and now she's gone into more of like a lifestyle level up thing. And I'm eating this weird thing that I made. So it's got Chobani yogurt, a little bit of 5 grams of my birthday cake protein powder. Hi. 15 grams of chia seeds and 12 grams of the Macro Mike powdered peanut butter.
Oh, the yogurt's just vanilla. And I just added in some extra water, mixed it up, put it in the fridge, and it kind of turns into like a frosting consistency. This is the first time I've done it. It was kind of a mishmash because I needed to get my fiber up for the day, and I had like a lot of protein left, so I'm like, oh, I'll just do this, see how it tastes. And the chia seeds, like, they don't go fully soft, or I haven't made them fully soft. I don't really know if you can do that. But I kind of like the little crunch a bit. So it's like, yeah, nice. It's like thick, and she really wants it, but she's not getting any. Yeah, she's not going to daycare tomorrow. She's really not well. Unless she wakes up and she's fine. I'm gonna have to stay home with her. So I'll probably spend the rest of the day editing this. I'm trying to find a good editing thing that you can make thumbnails on and stuff. I need to clean, and I really want to try and do a little bit of study. So I'm studying to be a PT. I started it in September when I was on maternity leave for her, and it's one of those self-paced ones where you get 12 months. And I'm on the last component before you do like your final assignments. So I'm on the business one, and I've been on the business assignment for like a month now, and I'm just like, but it's just like my brain is fried. Like I can do maybe half a question. I'm like, I don't really fully understand it yet. So I have to keep going back and rereading the stuff. And I'm struggling to find a PT that can take me for the practical components. It would have been a lot easier if I was still on mat leave, and that way I could pop her in the daycare and stuff, but it's fine. Like, I can make it work. I'm hoping to do it at F45 just because the times are good and I enjoy that sort of stuff. But we'll just have to see how we go. Hey. Anyway, I feel like I've done a lot of talking this one. I'll start to try and do not like exciting stuff, but show you different things if I can. But I guess life's kind of boring, and I'm trying to get into the routine of vlogging. So yeah, we'll see how we go. Bye. Check-ins all done. I stayed home today because Evie's still not well. She's still coughing really bad. She's gonna go to the doctor's tomorrow if there's no improvement. Kids are so funny. Like, they're fine until they're not fine, and then they're fine again. So she's like happy and playing, and then she'll get like really like not 100%, like not her usual self, and then she'll be back to playing within like an hour. I'm just making some lunch. I'm gonna do some crafts today, so I'll show you that, and some tidying up really badly. So, oh yeah, the meeting went really well. I just love catching up with Josh because it's just kind of that reassurance that I feel like I need. Not that I'm like not confident in what I'm doing, but it just helps me know, you know, on the right track, things are progressing well, and I try not to look at my progress photos too much because I'll just sit there and I'll just look at every tiny little thing. But he even said he can see changes in my legs and stuff. So what I'm going to do is, because I've been officially on prep for 4 weeks now, I'm going to do a, where I started to where my check-in was on Saturday, like my photos and stuff. And we can see how far that's gone. I think there is quite a bit of a difference. So 18 weeks, just under 18 weeks out now. I'm going to be looking at hotels down in Gold Coast. Just one of those ones that you can book, but you know, there's free cancellation and stuff just in case. I got a lower body session today. Again, even though I did one yesterday, but that's because I stuffed up my own timetable. At this point in time, we're not going to be dropping calories yet. We'll just see how we go. And I woke up and I had a new low weigh-in, so it was 57.8, which is the lowest I've been since having Evie because I had bad morning sickness and stuff. And yeah, my little sister wants to do the comp in Townsville, so she's like looking at everything. She's only 16, but she's very fit, so we'll see. She's so excited, so she might even just come down and watch my show. But looking forward to Christmas, getting to see my family soon. Yeah, that's probably going to be the end of this vlog. I'm going to start the next one and maybe see if I can do like a full day of eating or something. One more thing I forgot to mention and I'm really excited about is I'm going to start messing around with some poses, like just to practice walking in my shoes and stuff, and like just seeing if I can recreate some of the poses that I see online. So I won't actually do lessons until the new year, but this will just be like trying to learn how my body moves and whatever. So I'm so excited! Ah!